So today we're going to take a look at the Align Tactical thumb rest gas pedal and whether or not it's useful. So I have it installed on my 365 XMacro comp, as well as I have it on my Glock43X with ramjet. Both of these slides were at some point ported, and I have the ported barrels as well. The thing is, I was always trying to mitigate the recoil on these little subcompact guns, and the kick, especially in this one, is quite noticeable. So I was looking for ways to mitigate that muzzle climb and recoil, and I ported this one. I still have the barrel, a ported barrel, and it was so obnoxiously loud that if you're going to be shooting inside of a closed space, you're going to make your ears bleed essentially without ear protection. So as a self-defense, in a self-defense scenario, it was very concussive. Yes, obviously, who cares about the ears when your life is on the line? I get it, but still, it was too obnoxious to keep the ported to keep the ported barrel in. All right, so same thing here. This Glock, without all the bells and whistles. I also had it ported. It was also obnoxiously, concussively so concussive, to the point where it was just, I figured if I'm going to be using this thing for self-defense, that the reduction in recoil does not warrant the concussiveness, rocking that concussive ported barrel. All right, so I installed the ramjet. I think this is the best mitigation or recoil mitigation tool money can buy. It has an aftermarket trigger. It also has, as you can see, it also has DPM recoil reduction system, or maybe it was a tungsten guide rod. I don't remember already which one I used in this specific build, but it definitely helps. Same thing for the light, just helps a little bit with the muzzle rise. And this gas paddle. This gas paddle is not as bad as on this gun. So let me tell you about this. This thing kicks like a fucking mule. All right. Even with these very good grip and everything, it's still not a pleasant thing to shoot in its stock configuration. This thing probably does more harm than good, because as it rips, it starts after a few mags. You don't want to be shooting this anymore with this thing on. So it's very unpleasant. You might as well just have at certain point, I was just keeping my thumbs off completely. And that's how I usually shoot the guns. But in this case, I wanted the gas paddle, specifically a thumb rest, to help that recoil. And it didn't do great of a job, to be quite honest. When I had it ported, it was helping a lot better. But like I said, it was too concussive. So for this build, just like on this Glock 43X, I'm just gonna probably get this slide off, get a P365 regular slide, which ends here, and throw on one of these ramjets instead of this stock thing. This stock thing doesn't do anything. It's not a whole lot. I don't think it's worth the money to get the XMacro comp version. It doesn't, like I said, I'd rather have extra barrel length than 3.5 inch with this thing that doesn't do much at all, to be quite honest. So that's the current state of affairs. I'm gonna have to just get another slide, and like I said, this is the best solution I've found so far. Not the ledges. You cannot port 3.5 inch barrel without it being obnoxious. It really is obnoxious. I have Glock 19s ported, I have a lot of 2011s ported, no problem. But with 3.1, it's just too close to the chamber, right? And it just you can feel the concussiveness when you shoot it. Okay, so this ledge is not bad because of this. So the muzzle rise is not as prominent, and it doesn't kick you right in the thumb like this thing does. Okay, so might as well get rid of the ledge and just buy yourself a ramjet is my verdict. Plus, you do need new holsters if you have gas pedals, thumb rests, specifically for these pistols. Okay, hope this little video helps. Don't waste your money on these things, on the micro, whatever, subcompact pistols that kick a lot. It's not gonna do a whole lot for you, and it's a gimmick, to be quite honest, more than anything else. All right, hope it helps. Cheers.